yet to be identified hoodlums have set ablaze the palace of the traditional ruler of Etekuru community in the Ohaji Igbema local government area of Imo State. The same Imo State again. The same Imo State again. His Highlander jeep and properties were not spared as the attackers supervised the raising. The incident, which happened Thursday night, came just 24 hours after youths and soldiers clashed in the community. The clash led to the killing of a soldier, and in a reprisal attack, the enraged military men burnt some houses in the agrarian community. On Thursday night, the attackers stormed the king's palace with explosives, and when they could not find the monarch or any member of his family, they set his house and properties, which included his official vehicle, on fire. So he has official vehicle too. Okay. The traditional ruler said he was taking refuge at the divisional police headquarters located at Umahu. He said that he and his wife, who were in the house when the hoodlums struck, escaped death by whiskers. The monarch, who said that he was rescued by police operatives, described that he left his palace half naked, calling on the public to come to his rescue. Oh, the public again? The monarch said that he had lost a lot to the attack. The monarch said at 10:30 p.m. of Thursday, 21/10/2021, hoodlums came into my compound, broke my window glasses, poured fuel into my rooms, and set my house on fire. They were shooting sporadically, and I couldn't find a way of escape with my wife and child. I started making calls to the police for help, but the help could not come until the building burnt beyond control. My forerunner jeep burnt to ashes. The police came around 11:45 p.m. but could not get the arsonist. I learned it was those boys responsible for the killing of the soldier whose houses were set on fire by the army on reprisal that are responsible for the arson. I left my house with only boxers as all properties in my house burnt. As the police arrived, I came out from my hiding point and discovered that the next building to my house is also on fire. I am calling for help from any good-spirited person to enable me to survive the shock, as I am now in the police station. I think you are a government property. Government should take care of that. We don't know what is happening in this country. Oh. Honestly, we don't know what is happening. Even the military, once anything happens, the next thing, they will begin to burn houses. Is that how they are supposed to do? Is that what they are supposed to do? I don't understand. We are not supposed to be seeing the military men on the streets. They are supposed to be at the external space of the country to fight external security or insecurity, as you may want to put it. But now, we don't even know the work of the police. The soldiers have taken over the public affairs. What do they call it? Yeah. The work that the police are supposed to be doing, that is what the military men are doing. This whole thing, there will be no investigation. You know that a lot of things have been happening. You know, we tend to forget a lot of things. Something will happen in the morning, you are still digesting, you are still thinking of that. In the afternoon, another thing will happen. Before you could say Jack Robinson in the evening, another thing must have happened. So what happened in the morning, you must have forgotten it. So how do you expect them to even investigate? And that's why you just hear the police, the security men, they will just come and tell you, oh, IPOB did this. Even without investigation, IPOB did that. You know, just for soft landing, just to save themselves from all forms of embarrassment. I don't even know what to say concerning what this monarch has said. But now he has been able to find out that the people who fought with the military men, they are the ones responsible. How? What happened? They had problems with the Nigerian military. And what has that, and how has that affected you? What has that got to do with you? Which I can't really understand. From what he explained here, that the reprisal attack that came as a result of the army coming to burn the residents' houses, and the boys are now the ones coming to him. Or could it be that he did not respond, or they felt that he's supporting the military men? And he's now still calling the public. Is it the public that are still looking for help from the government that is calling to come and rescue him? I can't get that. Well, since he has an official card, that means, of course, all these monarchs and traditional rulers, they have their place with the government. Government pays their bills. Then government will rebuild your place for you. The question is why are the youths after him? You can't sell your own people and expect to live in peace. It is not about Biafra. It is about impunity of our leaders. Yes, correct. You are right. Are you sure it is not the handwork of the Fulani Janjaweed? Possibly. They want to kill him and install Emir. Really? You know, when things like this begin to happen, because there's usually no closure from the side of the government to say, oh, this is exactly what happened. Just like I said, whatever that happens in Southeast, the police will just tell you it is IPOB without proper investigation, and a lot of people will run with that. And that is why you hear people saying all manner of things when things happen like this, because you are not even getting a first-hand information. And when the government who is responsible for the people begin to, is biased in the first place, how would you trust their judgment? And that's why people will say, oh, it could be as a result of this. Just like me, I don't even know what to say, because at the end of the day, you will not even hear the truth of the matter concerning this whole thing. You will not hear anything. Well, the issue is that who you help will go help you. Wicked betrayers. With the with the way the kings are being killed in that state, like Hope Uzodinma, I hope you have not coerced them to commit an abominable things in the land. You know the consequences of such things, and don't cause their harm out of greed. You know, we are talking about this that happened, but what about the other monarchs? I think some days back, they were holding their meeting, according to them, whether their monthly meeting or their annual meeting, and the police just came out and said, oh, these guys did not inform us that they were going to have their meeting, judging from the fact that the community or the state is tensed as far as insecurity is concerned. Less than how many hours this happened again. So how do we justify that some hoodlums, even up till now, they've not been able to tell us the people who were behind the killing of those two monarchs? Some people say, oh, they were three, some say they are two, whether one person or whatever. But you can imagine the custodian of traditional laws. Ordinarily, if not because of democracy, these are the guys that were supposed to be in charge of the affairs of the people. See what is happening to them. Those ones were holding their meeting and and they just gunned down two people. Till today, we have not heard or known, or we have not known those who were behind this whole thing. And this other one now, insinuation here and there. Oh, it could be because of the military. Oh, it could be because of this. It could be because of that. Oh, some people believe that, oh, it sabotages people. You know, we don't even know the truth. So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter.